Hi guys. So as we have been talking with Gasper and with the group on the weekend, I have prepared a domain, a portal, lanabalance.us, and today I expanded the analytic part, and I would like to share that with you, and you can play with that. You can go through. So how these things works is that it is connected on Node, on staking wallet, and it is taking every block, and it is analyzing every block, every transaction. Now, I believe that this is more detailed than Chainsaw portal, because I believe, as I was checking some of the transactions, Chainsaw simply does transactions, is not recording. I believe this is the issue, and this is why we cannot find on Chainsaw does transactions, not because they're not able to do, but this is quite complex. I mean, this is quite, I know you have to have a lot of resources for that. So, and just to do it for some small amounts is just waste of time, and is just putting dust on the statements and all of that. So I believe that they are not doing that with the purpose. Now, for the purpose of monitoring to see, how things go on and so on, I created this page, but we are here taking for last 30 days, not for more, because it would be too aggressive for the servers and for the resources. But for last 30 days, we are monitoring every and each transaction. So it is more detailed from that perspective. Now, here you're going to see on the top, I'm creating different tabs, and I'm just going to go through some of them so that you're going to get the idea. So here you can see, you can select daily, weekly, or monthly basis. So for example, in last week, this wallet has staked the most. Yeah, so this is the amount of lanas they staked in last week, and this is the balance, of that wallet. And in 35 blocks, it was participating. Now, the next is the blocks. What blocks has been monitored, and what has been the rewards in that block, and so on, and the number of the block. Then here is the dust. Now, as you can see, on the 9th of June, there was the most of that transactions. Today, dust transaction, there's none, literally none. So you can see that the amount of dust transaction is falling. So attacks are not anymore present from that perspective. Now, here you can see what staking wallet has been attacked. What has been the balance of that wallet? So how many transactions was done below one, so equal or less than 1 Lanoshi, less than 10 Lanoshis, less than 100 Lanoshis, less than 1000 Lanoshis. Yeah? So these are the numbers. So yeah, it is true. So the attacker mostly went with the 1 Lanoshi. So here are all the wallets that has been attacked. So literally everything, all million wallets are also here. So actually literally on the level of the million, So altogether, it was attacked for 514 wallets. Yeah? And there has been 130,000 dust transactions. Yeah? 70,000 was less than 1 Lanoshi. And this is on the weekly basis. Now, the next step are the clean wallets. So these are the wallets that has not been attacked. And so yeah, these are clean wallets. Yeah, and you can see here what is the amount of lanas on that wallet and how many lanas in 7 days this wallet has staked. Yeah. Here's something strange. Here's one about this. This is interesting. This here is like that he got like 400. This is strange. But it was detected as that. Yeah. Let's see this one. The same story. June, May, and then June. I don't know. Maybe some of you has some the ideas. I'm not that familiar, but this is strange. These are the staked amounts in last 7 days, and this is strange that this is shown on that way. But anyway, maybe someone has some explanation. Now, here are the attackers. So from these wallets has literally sent the outputs. Now you will not see that on Chainsaw because of the dust transactions. These transactions are so small that Chainsaw is not showing them. Yeah, but uh, um, you can see they literally done and these wallets has no staking activity. So these wallets for sure has been used for attacking. Yeah, and there has been many of them. So it's not only one, but it has been literally used intentionally to go with small. And here is also, yeah, which change. Yeah, so it is, I mean, this is not a problem for the perspective of programming to develop and set up, a system that creates many wallets and then sends through them all that, that is not the issue at all. I mean, you can use one staking wallet and just a small logic initiate all of that. It's not a big deal. And here I created my first staking wallet. I have never staked before, so I put it 200,000 lanas, but it was started 2 days ago, and I didn't get any block yet for staking. Anyway, I know that it takes some time to get this maturity. I'm going to monitor that, but this is my wallet here. Okay, cool. This is it, just to have an idea where we are, and maybe you can respond to that and give me some feedback so that I got also a little broader understanding. And sooner or later, we are going to set up some logic that is going to be able to respond on that. Maybe some better way that support each and every one of us. Enjoy.